What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If y'all are new, if you're new, thanks for joining me. So we're out here again. We're gonna be doing some bass and crappie fishing again. So one of my buddies, he's got his kids this weekend. He said, hey, if you're going out there and you're catching a bunch of crappie, bring me some. So I'm gonna throw some in the cooler for him. Bring him some so he can have fish fry for his kids. I'm gonna keep probably 2 or 3 for myself. I've already caught a handful of them. Just kind of messing around in some of the brush piles that I found. So I did notice while I was on the way out here, the thermocline and all the bait fish have moved down a little bit deeper. So I stopped at a brush pile out there in like 20 feet of water, and it's the first time I've caught them that deep this year. So I think the fish are kind of starting to make that deep water push. The shad's starting to go out there. I'm seeing a lot of shad in that 10-foot range. So I think the crappie and the bass and everything's going to go out there and follow them. But we're gonna poke around and see what we can find. Stay with me, guys. There he is. There we go. It's a little better. Fish. Idiots, that's the deal. That's a good fish right there, dude. That's a decent fish. There we go. Decent fish. He is. He chomped it. He chomped that thing. Alright, y'all, what is this? What have I got here? I call it a crappie. Some people call it crappie. People call them newspaper fish, paper mouths. You can see through their mouth, it's so thin. Speckled perch. What do y'all calling this wherever y'all are watching from? Got two names for it. It's either crappie or delicious. Either a crappie or delicious. Oh man. Hey. It's aggravating bass, man. There he is. That feels like a crappie. Oh yes. Man. That is a good one, and he swallowed that thing too. Oh, don't break off. I mean, I know what they want. They're good. Those are good little 12-inch long crappie. Let's hold it right over top of that brush pile. Hold it right over top of that brush pile, and you can watch them come out and get it. Good little crappies. Saw that line jump. There it goes. That feels like a decent one. That's a decent one. Oh yeah. They're all about the same size. They're all 12 inches long, more or less. If they get much smaller than that, I'm not really gonna keep them. Yeah. This definitely isn't bass fishing. You don't need to sit there and definitely don't need to sit there and bounce it and shake it all over the place. Just little twitches every now and then will do it. Little twitches every now and then. $11 inches. 11 inches. I'll make everybody at the boat ramp jealous today. Catch a bunch of bass and catch a bunch of crappie. How do you tell if there's a bunch of smaller fish up there? How do you tell if it's small bass compared to bigger fish? That's how you tell. That's how you tell right there. If you want to catch every 12-incher out there, that will tell us. Will it catch 5-pounders? Yes. Will it also catch every 12-incher in the lake? Also yes. Come on, fish. There we go. Okay. That's why you're not eating the football jig. Yeah. That's why. Football jig big and scary. You don't want to eat it. He picked it up and he dropped it. And he went back and got it again. That's fish. That's fish. Why are y'all not wanting my football jig, huh? You're big enough to eat the football jig. You're more than big enough to eat the football jig. Alright, hey. I have questions that need answers. Why were you not eating that football jig? Talk to me. I have no words. I have no idea. I have no answers. I have no words. These are nice and healthy. Nice healthy fish. I was about to just leave. What's going on out here? Got the ocean out here now. I was about to just up and leave. Figured it was a bunch of smaller fish. What is going on here, fish? You're big enough to eat the football jig. I'm gonna need one of y'all to explain something to me. Why do you like this instead of my football jig? I like my football jig. Why don't y'all? Gosh, what? What have we got? What have we got? Don't be a catfish. Don't be a catfish. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm like, hey, let me try and catch one last crappie, right? Let me try and catch one last crappie. 2 pound test. How about that? And the barb, look at that. Oh, I'll say the barb wasn't even in him. That is awesome. On 2 pound test. Biggest fish of the day. Oh man. Thank you, my friend. I think I'm gonna call it on that. I'm gonna head to the house. Alright y'all, thanks for hanging out with me today. So overall had a good day. I don't really know why the fish were preferring the shaky head later in the day more than the football jig, but we still ended up catching fish on both throughout the day. I don't think I actually didn't catch anything on the rattle trap today. I didn't really throw it too much, but overall good day. I think the fish are starting to it looks like they're kind of making their way a little bit deeper. They started in that 10 to 12 foot range, and I was seeing bait fish and stuff like that a lot deeper than that. So I think it's the lake seems like it's turned over. The water temperatures is turned. The water temps turned. The water's turned up a little bit more. So I think the water temperature finally the lake finally flipped, and bait fish are starting to move out a little bit deeper. So we're gonna keep exploring out a little bit farther into the middle of the lake as it goes on, and because I did catch some crappie way out there in the middle. I caught some crappie out of like 25 feet of water. So that means that if the crappie are out there, the bait fish are out there, which means the bass and stuff like that will be soon behind them. So let's say I'm gonna head to the house, get a couple of these fish in the grease, drop off some of these fish I caught for my buddy, drop off some of those for him, and call it a day. All right, thanks for watching, guys.